Kathiana. This is my first video on YouTube, and this video is about a few tips on how to grow your natural hair. Now, I have been natural for almost 5 years now. I used to have a perm since I was like in the 5th grade, and the first thing that I did was chop my hair off. I did the big chop, chopped off the perm. That way I could just grow my hair, start growing my hair naturally and allowing the process to do its thing. So I would suggest, doing the big chop. And another tip I would suggest is once you do the big chop, to start putting castor oil in your hair. Castor oil is really good because it really thickens your hair, and it helps with hair growth. And what you want to do is you want to put in the castor oil and mix it in with another good oil, and then massage the scalp and massage the tips of the ends, because the ends of your hair is where the oldest parts of your hair is. So you want to massage it in really good, and then you want to keep it in for about a good 20 minutes or sleep with it overnight, but you don't want to keep the castor oil in forever. You want to make sure that you rinse it out completely, so that way all right, I'm back. Sorry I got cut off, but like I was saying, you want to make sure that you rinse off all of the castor oil, so that way you can get all of the excess oil out of the hair, because it's just unnecessary to have all that excess oil in there. But you want to make sure that you massage your scalp really good. Like, you want to give it a massage for about 3 to 4 minutes. I suggest going in sections and just doing that for 3 to 4 minutes. The longer the better, so that way you're stimulating hair growth. And step 3 or tip 3 I would suggest would be to find a good product that works with your hair. So what works good in your hair may not work good in my hair, and what may work in your hair may not work in my hair. So it's all about trial and error. It took me a few products before I found the right product for me. The first products I started using was like the olive oil products, and I liked it, but it just didn't really work with my hair. So then I ended up trying the shea butter. That one didn't work. And then I tried something else. I can't remember what it was called. But then I came across the castor oil products, and I got that one off of JamaicanOils.com. And they have like a wide selection of, the castor oil products. So it's like they sell the castor oil itself. They sell like the pomade, which is good to like, grease your scalp whenever you have like a protective hairstyle in your hair. Also, they sell the shampoo and the conditioner, as well as like the hair lotion, or like the heat protectant when you want to do like a blowout or anything like that. And I really love the shampoo and the conditioner, because it really hydrates my hair, and that's really important for hair growth, especially natural hair, because moisture is everything. Moisture is what's going to help your hair growth. If you're having dry hair, it's not like your hair is not going to grow, but I mean, it's going to be a painful process. But moisture is like one of the main things for hair growth. So, and I just really like the fact that it's very hydrating. So that's what works for my hair, and I've seen a tremendous results using that product. Tip number 4, I would suggest always cutting or trimming your ends every 3 months, because you don't want to just let the hair grow, because then if you just let the hair grow, then when the ends start growing, they're gonna grow into the hair and it's just gonna be a hot mess. But really you want to make sure that you cut the end, you trim the ends, because it's actually good for you. I don't know. It's just, you're supposed to just be trimming the ends of your hair. And tip number 5, I would suggest, okay, tip number 5, I would suggest moisturizing your hair as much as possible. And to do this, you want to make sure you add liquid water in the spray bottle, spray your hair, or even in a protective hairstyle, you can spray your hair with water. And then you want to use a leave-in conditioner. I typically use like the leave-in conditioner that are in the spray bottles because it's just easier, especially when I do a lot of protective hairstyles. And you want to use oil. So you want to use those 3 things to make sure that you're moisturizing your hair. And you want to do that about like every other day or every 2 days. So that way your hair stays moisturized. Because like I said, moisturization is key to keep growing your hair. If your hair is not moisturized, your hair is going to get dry, it's going to be painful, and your hair is not going to grow that much. And then your hair is going to be like falling out whenever you're doing your hair, or whenever you're taking your hair out, whenever you're finished wearing a protective hairstyle. Now, it is normal to have your hair shedding. That's normal whenever you take a protective hairstyle out. But it's not normal when it's like a whole bunch. You know what I mean? So it is normal because, you know, some of that hair is just from the actual hair, you know, the protective hairstyle. But you don't want it to be like a whole bunch. So you want to make sure that you keep up with the moisturization. That's very important for hair growth. Tip number 6, I would suggest doing hot oil treatments. I usually do hot oil treatments when I'm going to be washing my hair and not when I like have a protective hairstyle. And hot oil treatments are good because they're really good, you know, when it's time to, you know, massage the scalp. You know, that kind of goes with the castor oil. But the thing is, you want to make sure that you're doing your hot oil treatments to make sure that you're stimulating hair growth. And when you do the hot oil treatments, you want to make sure that, you know, you section your hair out, massage the scalp. And, you want to make sure you either sit under a dryer or put on a shower cap. And you want to leave that shower cap on for at least 20 minutes, or sit under the dryer for 20 minutes, or you could even go to sleep like that. But you want to make sure that you rinse it off. Now, some people, they prefer to do hot oil treatment before they wash their hair or after they wash their hair. I prefer doing it before I wash my hair. I've seen my hair grow like that. It doesn't really matter. Some people suggest doing it after they wash their hair because, oh, someone's calling. Sorry. Some people like to do it after because then the oil stays in better. But I mean, me particularly, when I do that, I don't like it because I don't feel like the oil is really like sticking in there, and then when it's time to like do a protective hairstyle, my hair is all oily. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me, but it's really up to your choice. But as long as you're doing hot oil treatments all the time, then you're good. So you pretty much just want to be doing hot oil treatments whenever you're going to be washing your hair, like wash day, or whenever you're about to put in a protective hairstyle. So you want to keep up with your hot oil treatments. Tip number 7 is you want to make sure that when you're natural, you do as much protective hairstyles as possible, because when you do a protective hairstyle, you're leaving your hair alone, and that's really important for hair growth, because you don't want to you don't want to keep messing with your hair all the time. You want to let the hair just naturally grow. So you just do a protective hairstyle and you just leave it alone, and then you want to make sure you keep it moisturized, and you'll see a difference. So you always want to just keep doing protective hairstyles too, and just leave your hair alone, and you will see results from doing that. And tip number 8 is, I would suggest making sure you don't use as much heat in your hair, because too much heat is going to cause hair damage. It's going to, fry the ends of your hair. It's just a bad look, and your hair is not going to be growing as well as you would like it to be. So you want to make sure you use, like when you blow dry your hair, you want to blow dry it on medium, not on high and not on low, but on medium. Or you can use a steamer, or you can put your hair up in rollers and sit under the hair dryer, whichever method works best for you. But like I said, you don't want to be sitting there, using a lot of heat, even straightening your hair. You don't want to be sitting there straightening your hair all the time, because that's direct heat on your hair. And when you do straighten your hair, you want to make sure you use a hair protectant to protect your hair from heat damage, because heat damage is really going to affect hair growth. So you want to use as little heat as much as possible. And trying to see if I forgot anything. Nope. That's pretty much all the tips that I have. That's what really has helped me grow my hair. Oh, another tip. You want to drink as much water as possible. Staying hydrated will help your hair growth. Taking multivitamins. Drinking, juicing is good too. Whenever you eat healthier, it's going to show in your hair, and your hair is going to grow a lot better. So you want to make sure you keep up with your hydration, staying hydrated, making sure that you take your vitamins, and, make sure you're eating healthy, because that's really going to help with hair growth. And some people use biotin. I've tried it, but, it's just a waste. But that just depends on you. It helps some people. It doesn't help other people. Really didn't make a difference for me, honestly. But making sure that you drink the recommended amount of water every day, you will see a lot of hair growth. So it really, everything that you put in is going to show on the outside. So that's truly important. So those are all my tips, and thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and see you later.